2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of all-star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. They've got Barrett. Also, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander out there. And it's Poirier in at the 5, down low.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
So it's USA now after R.J. Barrett hitting the 3.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Doncic passes to Kabengele. Back to Doncic. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
On offense, here's Team World. Pass to Kabengele. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Young with the steal.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional careers.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. Bagley with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
How about the recognition from Culver? Terrific at realizing when the defense has broken down.
You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers. And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well known yet. But this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for USA.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And now the first time out called here for Team World. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike D'Antoni. David, what do you have to say?
He is blown away by some of the young talent out there. But he feels like some individuals aren't taking the game as seriously as they need to. He said it's not just about the Rising Stars game. It's about the game overall. Respecting your team's goals and making sure you're accountable every moment. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Count that bucket. Bagley's got his second bucket.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Doncic. Here's Poirier. And at last, they get one to fall.
And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
Here's Barrett, following the bucket by USA. Pass to Poirier. Here's Doncic. There's the pass to Barrett. Team World needs to get off a shot. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Inside, and Axel Walden slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And it's Team World with the ball, following the bucket by USA. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's against Young. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses from close range. On the wing, AW. Guarded by Doncic. There's the killer two-handed slam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Kabengele. Doncic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
There's an awful lot to like about Doncic, but probably what jumps out at me most is how competitive he is. I mean, he wants to dominate whoever's guarding him.
And USA will go for a different look here. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Bagley. Hunter comes in for Walden. White, he's checked in for Culver. And it's Morant in for Trae Young.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Hachimura. And the rejection by Jackson. Passes it to Hunter. USA moving the ball around. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Doncic. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession. And USA.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
A nice shot by Kabengele.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
So Team World's 5 right now. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander, also Barrett out there, and it's Doncic in at the 3.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Poirier passes to Barrett. Fades. The shot misses. So USA will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Down low. But they'll get another chance. Bagley bounce pass. Kicks to Culver. And out of bounds as Team World gains possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Pass to Kabengele. Doncic feeling it out. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Doncic. The shot from the low post is good. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, calm and collected inside. Doncic's scoring ability, wide-ranging.
USA leading by 7. Pass to Culver. That's tipped. Dishes to Young. Clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, Walden. Young passes to Bagley. To the paint. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Poirier, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component. Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Are you? Oh, my goodness.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. To the inside. A nice shot by Poirier. Poirier's got his second basket of the game.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The pass to Culver. Here's Walden. Back to Young. Inside. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes to Poirier. Over Young. A nice shot by Poirier.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Doncic outside. Bagley brings the double team. Doncic kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander from downtown. So it's both teams making some. Here's a Kobo. 1 second left. No good on the last second attempt there.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
And it's USA up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll return shortly. And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for USA, Culver out there with Young. Then it's Bagley. Then there's Walden. Doncic kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Kabengele. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Kabengele's got 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Bagley. That's tipped. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Poirier passes to Kabengele. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Nailed from three-point land.
That is a sweet-looking jumper there, boy. Doncic doesn't need much space or time to get shots off.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 24.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Here's Barrett. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Bagley. Down low. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Walden taking advantage of some spotty defense that time. Spots a wide open man and got it right to him.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Poirier. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the line, and he connects with the jumper. He's got 10.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Outside, Walden. Back to Young. Outside, Bagley. The feed now to Young. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 5 points so far.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Young with the steal. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. Count it, good. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Barrett, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Team World with another miss. USA leading by 13. Here's Young. Here's Bagley. And the layup is good.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Walden.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Shots good from Young.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
That one off the back iron and out.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Young passes to Walden. Now, here's Culver. D right on him. Here's Barrett. The quick look, no good that time.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Walden, and finished off by A.W.
You know, for an athlete like A.W. rising up and stuffing it down, that's a move that comes easy to him.
And Team World calls time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for USA?
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for USA. They led by as many as 18 points. So Team World's 5 right now. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Barrett. Then there's Doncic. It's Kabengele in at the 4.
An impressive all-around player. Culver passes the ball well for a guy at that position.
Team World trails by 13. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
On the free throw, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Doncic outside. Over Bagley. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And that's 12 points for Luka Doncic.
Boy, that's a recipe for disaster, fellas. Allowing Doncic to get comfortable from this area, forget about it.
Young, right side. Four on the clock. Here's Culver. Poirier grabs the miss. Poirier's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now, here's Barrett. Guarded by Walden. Barrett the pass to Poirier. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Kabengele. Fades away. It's hauled in by USA. Culver with it. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
The pass to Kabengele. Lets it go from deep. No good on that one. USA leading by 13. Here's Walden. It's rebounded by Barrett. And it's Team World with the ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Count it. He's got 34.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another. 5
straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Passes it to Doncic. With the fadeaway. Doesn't go for him.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
To the paint, here's Bagley. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And he's just an attacking player, a guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
Doncic outside. Feeds to Barrett. The fadeaway. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. USA leading by 15. To the middle. Rebound by Team World. Poirier's got 6 rebounds in the game. Doncic left side. Now Barrett. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Here's Culver. Young outside. Pass to Walden. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Team World trails by 17. Barrett the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Culver with the steal. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Culver's got his first bucket of the night.
and the decision-making proving to be outstanding. Culver just has a knack for taking advantage of the D in the open floor.
And Team World calls time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And now we get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
So much great young talent on the floor, but he stole the show with the display he put on. Here's Kabengele. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Doncic. Pass to Kabengele. And here's Barrett to stop the drought. Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for USA. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I tell you what, a lot of shimmying and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Not a lot of room. Barrett kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Barrett the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Young. Team World with another miss. Now USA with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Now the pass to Culver. USA moving the ball around. Back to Young. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Last season, the NBA announcing the launch of a league in Africa, along with FIBA. Clark, what do you think of that move? Now White. So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Greg, no doubt there are some future greats among the players we saw here tonight, and we're pleased to have brought you all the action. So now for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. This is... Good night, everyone.
Hey, Shaq here. I appreciate the double-double effort tonight. Aggressive on the glass and scoring the rock. Talk about your mindset coming in.
Oh, man, as soon as the game started, I knew I was going to slay. Scoring on the boards, I think all the double-doubles you put up, Shaq, and you got 4 rings, man. I know one doesn't equate to the other, but you can't argue with the results. I'm all about the banners, baby, just like you.
Yeah, I like them banners.
Hey, man, what's up?
Jay, good to see you. How you doing?
Oh, no complaints.
Oh, good, good. Have a seat. Let's talk about free agency and what's coming for this team.
What do you got for me?
All right, so take a look at this list. It's got all this summer's top free agents. See anyone you want to play with?
Yeah, this right here. See, it makes sense. Chemistry-wise, it's a good fit for the team, and it's a good fit with the guys we have now.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
You might have a future in the front office.
Hey, I do look good in the suit. Fit it, you know?
All right, I think we're good here.
All right,
Thanks
man.
again for the input.
Oh, no doubt. Let me know if you need more advice, all right?
Definitely.
I got you. I'm gonna charge you, though.